popular today. Fine, I can shut my phone back off. They need you guys anyway. Just waiting on a grain cart. There's an empty one sitting over there. Combine's full. The other cart just went that way. I'm really not sure what's going on. The bean harvest is progressing quickly. I'm averaging like 11 acres an hour, which isn't too bad. With no rain in the forecast, it's easy to cover a lot of acres really quick, especially when the beans are ready to go. And it's still September. Hey Murphy family, how's it going? I know I chose to do a live stream. I don't have a voice, but just pretend I'm somebody else. Well, the other cart is moving, so that's a good thing. Maybe me starting the live stream will get them coming. Hey Dale, you want to come help haul beans this week? Oh, how's it going? It's going good. I'm sick. Harvest is going all right. We have no real rain in the forecast, which is a plus. At this point, I don't want it to rain for like another month or two. Do need to shave though. It's 80 something degrees out. The soybean dust. For being as dry as we were in August, I'm really surprised the beans are yielding what they are. I mean, I'm happy for how fast the combine fills up, that's for sure. Driving faster too might affect that a little bit. And honestly, I think corn harvest is a ways off yet. Picked up the bug the kids had. I think I got something worse than the kids have. Like, I'm still functional. Like, I can still do stuff, like get around. Like, it's not really slowing me down much, but I talk like this only for so long, and my throat starts hurting. Well, the grain carts just passed each other, and yeah, now the 79's really moving. So the Kansas, the farmers are done with corn and they're just starting their beans now. See, that's backwards of how I would figure that would go. I mean, when we switched to planting our beans first, I think that was a really good move. I think so. I think it was a really good move. All these beans, we planted all of our beans in a 52-hour window. Meaning that when the 7920 started, the engine did not shut off until we were done planting beans. We had them all planted between April 25th and April 27th. And when you got a high-speed planter and an ever-shortening window for getting your beans in, I think it was the right thing to do. From what I've heard, people that have planted much of any beans in May, they're really just, they're yielding, but just not as well as the April planted beans. Because for us, if we didn't get the beans in when we did, that allowed me to get the planter switched over to corn and start planting corn. It was the 4th or 5th of May, and every time we were planting corn, I was literally chased out of the field by rain. Every day, but the last day of planting corn, I was literally chased out of the field by rain. Be it 3 o'clock in the morning, midnight, 3 in the afternoon, it didn't really matter. But I sat on my hands a lot longer than maybe I had to, but I chose to just to make sure that I wasn't planting into mud. Hey, old timer Dave. I think a lot of our stuff is actually fairly dry. I mean, the beans are 11%. They're 13.5 when I started this morning. When we started yesterday, they were 15, and then by the time we quit last night, it was down to 10. You get under single digits, it's not something you want. You guys have noticed I'm uploading videos more often. A faster internet connection will do that for a guy. It doesn't take me 2 days to upload a video now, so it makes it a little bit more enjoyable. I got that laptop that Herschel and Myrna helped me buy. That's, you know, it's fast enough I can at least get videos edited and rendered and everything, and I can upload a video in 15 minutes. The same length of videos, like those 20-minute videos, you know, 15 minutes versus 2 days. That's starting and going nonstop for 2 days. I got tired of it. I got kids at home that, you know, being able to watch TV and everything is pretty important. I mean, if you can keep one entertained while the other one is trying to burn the house down, I mean, you got to have some give and take. Dad, oh, I'm assuming. Maybe it's Dad coming back in the 7920. I already got 3 videos edited and uploaded. You got a video coming tonight, a video coming for Tuesday and Wednesday are already edited and uploaded. So keep watching them. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to keep supporting the channel. I'm definitely seeing the feedback on my channel now and from you guys interacting with it. So that's not me asking, you know, begging and pleading, but hi Renee, how's it going? It gives me the desire, the ambition to want to keep doing the YouTube videos when, you know, people are still interacting with the videos. So I appreciate it. Here comes Dad. Oh, here's my nose. I keep trying to tell him I'll put the 40/20 on it, no problem. Wouldn't be any problem whatsoever. We got that Fosse valve and everything, but oh, it's Hannah. We got Hannah bringing the 79. You push a little button. Oh, Grandma is keeping the little Tasmanian devils entertained today. Which I don't know who's having more fun, the kids or Grandma. I've already seen plenty of pictures sent from Grandma, and it looks like the kids are having a blast. Everybody say hi to Hannah. And good enough. That's good. And there we go. Beans don't look too bad. You can see Dad and Ryan over there in the semi. Make sure you like the live stream if you want me to try to do them here periodically. I'll upload this as a regular video too. It's just nice being able to cover acres. Yeah, they're in that 11 to 13% range, honestly. Excuse me. No, we don't have to dry the beans. It'd be terrible if we had to dry our beans, honestly. See, I had this heaped up with a full tank, and this green card is going to be pretty well filled up. It should be enough to get the semi loaded for morning. because my kid's in school. And we made it 2 weeks, and the wife and kids were sick, and I made it 3 weeks. Why don't you take that? Before I started getting sick. I got sick 2 nights ago. It hit me just like a freight train. 0 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I don't feel terrible, but I have no voice. I guarantee you, I get done doing this, and I probably won't want to talk much the rest of the night. Well, I don't really seem like I get sick that often, but it seems like I get sick when it matters. It seems terrible to me. I don't know. I don't know when the next chance of rain is. Probably too soon. I worked hoping to be done with beans before the next chance of rain. Put the bean head away, and I'm really not too crazy eager to start corn, to be honest with you. It's at least drying down. Last year on October 1st, the corn was literally as green as it was in July. It hadn't dried down at all. See, having to go to the hospital at all, it just seems terrible. Well, like I said, they're my kids. I love them. But there's just something about their need to sit in your lap, turn and smile at you, and then cough in your face. Well, I'm not saying I blame them, but if I had to blame somebody, I know who I would point out. But they're cute, though. Let's see. Doesn't help I'm looking into the sun. No guidance to the combine, so I got the nice wobbly lines. Yeah, that'd be the hard part too. Being a teacher would be hard, because I knew when the kids were going to get sick, because the day before Ridley came home sick, a guy that was taking his kid into school ahead of me told the teacher, oh yeah, his brother's home sick with a fever and a cold, but this one's still fine. He just has a cold or a cough. Yeah, no shit. Well, guess what Relina had the next day? It's what it is. You're going to have the little germ factories. You got to be prepared to be taking hefty doses of Dayquil. Mucinex. Mucinex is your friend. Vicks. Pretty much anything to help burn this stuff out of your system. Fields are yielding a little variable. I had no hope for the beans all summer, honestly. I thought the beans looked pretty junky. It wasn't until the leaves fell off of them and I could see how many pods were on them, is when I actually started to feel better about them. So about a week and a half ago, I started to think that we actually might have a bean crop to harvest. The problem is the soybean cost. It takes so much more to get everything ready to go in the morning. I mean, I'm going to swap the filters out for new air filters. When we're done with beans, we can switch to corn. Something we are looking to do this year that we didn't have last year was, it's looking like we'll be able to get all of our beans finished and put the bean head away and then be able to start with corn. So then we can put all of our focus right on corn. And I think corn harvest will actually, we'll skedaddle right through that. My goal is to be pretty well done with everything by about Thanksgiving this year. It's going to probably mean some longer days, like doing some tillage and whatnot. Getting our fodder made, that'll be very important item to tick off our list of to-dos. I thought we had such bad, such terrible emergence with our beans this spring. On my field, there's a part of the field that looked like garbage, where I was looking at it and I was seriously considering going in and replanting it. It just looked that bad. It ran 80 bushels to the acre. That's very good for us. I mean, 70 bushels is, you know, I'd look for, but when you're hitting 80 bushels in spots that you just would rather, for how bad they look looking at them, you'd rather just went and interplanted another 100,000 plants, and it still performed. Honestly, the part of the field that I did replant yielded worse than the stuff I wanted to replant that I didn't. I just did with the rotary arrow. I hope you guys can still hear me okay. I'm trying to halfway yell at the camera here. Hey Eric, how's it going? Well, I know my beard is growing, but I gotta shave it off. I have baled bean stubble intermittently. Not really because I want to, just because the rake was hanging out over into the bean stalks or whatever. I've put out straw bales or bean stubble bales before, and I wasn't impressed. They don't absorb as nice as I would like. They're harder. They're more abrasive. At least with corn fodder, the cows will go through and they'll consume some of that residue, chew on some of the leaves, and they get some roughage out of that along with their hay. But no, baling bean fodder isn't something I'm going to make a priority. Hi Carl, hope you're feeling alright. Did the planter upgrade help bean yields? Yes, the planter upgrade did help bean yields. Reason being is because when it's a belt, dropping those seeds down in the ground for the corn and the beans, you're getting a more consistent seed spacing. And that does help even with soybeans, even when they're only 1.5 inches apart. So our bean yields, I see anything under 60. If I see 65 bushel bean yields, I'm usually disappointed. Because I know our ground can do so much better. The cows back being farm yet. I don't have all the cows home. I got one pasture. I'm probably going to go round them up next week. Just because I want to get them home before they decide to start pushing fences. The other group of cows, the landowner actually asked me to leave them in longer. Wasn't planning on it. but he likes watching them, which I'm appreciative of. But it's giving them more time out on grass, and it's less feed I gotta feed them. It's less feed I gotta feed them, less feed I gotta produce for exclusively the cows. It's more feed I can put wheels under and ship down the road. My feed situation is a lot better than last year. I had a lot of hay last year, but it was junk because it got rained on for 2 weeks, and the cows, it just smelled like rotten grass or swamp grass. It didn't smell good. I wouldn't have eaten it if I was a cow, but can you blame me for being a little annoyed that my cows didn't want to eat it? But I do have a bunch of alfalfa for them to eat after they calve. I got enough grass on hand that I know they'll eat because they're chewing right through it. I'm going to be calling some cows out. You guys are going to be talking about cows. That's all this video is going to be about, is cows. Cows are a pretty big part of my operation here anymore. I'd like to get about 80 head and then just maintain from there. I have some more pasture to get up and running. That's what this year has been. It's just been a constant kick in the butt. One is all summer, I want to go do this, I want to go do that. Nope, the sun's shining, you gotta go make some more hay. And I did make a random, it was an impulse buy. That bale wagon was an impulse buy. I love that thing. It's not one of the big JBM wagons, but it's, I'm looking for 2 more of those dolly wheel wagons. So that way, instead of Dale using the 46 in the flatbed, we can put 2 wagons behind 46 or the 76 or 79. And then when we go to make first crop down the valley next year, you know, 400 or 500 bales, we can slam that stuff back in a hurry. 2 skid steers, 4 wagons. We have a can-do attitude. I'm sitting at 60. I'm sitting at like 61 head right now, but I already know that's a false number because I'm very aware that I will be culling cows out this fall. I still have the bulls in with some of my cows. The bulls just jumped another cow here this last week. It could be a fall seed. I hope it isn't. I hope it is. And that she's bred. But I'm not doing a fall herd at this point. I put the bulls in June. And anybody that is still open this fall that so much as look at me cross-eyed is going to be heading to work at their new full-time job at McDonald's. I can't deal with cows that won't breed back. Sell them and I'll go buy some bred heifers. Sell 2 old cows and buy 1 bred heifer. 2 for 1. But at least that bred heifer will actually produce a calf. Hello from Marshall. The planter upgrade was worth it. It'll be paid off. Next year we'll have the planter paid off. All the upgrades. You know, if one needed some of these random odd payments that I really wasn't accounting for before I bought that farm. It's just how that stuff kind of falls in your lap. You just got to make it work. But we got poor grain prices, but it looks like the yields are gonna, the crops are actually gonna try to do something nice. We just did the best that we could. And we got the crops in a good, timely manner. They didn't get sprayed like I would have wanted it when I wanted, but we had a wet June. It's not their fault. You don't want them going through and rutting up the fields trying to spray. Weed out the underperformers to make way for the incoming heifers. Yeah, I got a bunch of older cattle that, if they're open, I'm going to put them on corn. I'll grain them for about 60 days. Get some better body condition on them, especially if I know they're not raising a calf in them. Grain them real good, and they can go work at Walmart or Burger King or wherever they decide they would like to go work at. Now, one of mine that we put in the freezer, our dad and mom just ate some of the burger out of him. They said it's really good. Dale got a bunch of soup bones and oxtail. He's going to have to tell me how that works out. I'm not one for soup bones, and I've never heard of oxtail until he mentioned it. Remember, if you're new to the video or new to the live stream, hit that like button. Subscribe if you got a minute. The video quality has gone up and down over the years, I'll agree. My overall mood towards YouTube is part of it too, but a lot of that is just having a decent internet connection. I can actually get my videos uploaded. It's not fun when it takes you an hour to edit a video and then 2 days to get it uploaded. Because then there's times where I have to stop it from uploading because nothing else will work in my house. And when you got young kids that you're trying to entertain, I mean, I'm not a parent that is refusing to let them watch TV. There are good shows out there that they can watch. And that's how I get my cuddle time. The little gremlins watch TV and fall asleep while rocking in my chair with me. I absolutely love that. I don't think I really radiate, dad energy that much, but I do love my little tax deductions. They like riding in the tractor too. Calvin's funny. Calvin likes the cows too. He's a little farmer. He is such a little farmer. He's adorable. And I'm hoping we can get Relina. She's not so much a girly girl, but she's a girl. But I'm hoping she likes looking at checking the dogs and checking the pig and feeding the cows and stuff like that. So I'm feeling pretty good there. So yeah, I caught a pig. Relina's the one that did my nails the other day too. She did my nails and my lip gloss, did my eyeshadow. And we got a 4-year-old with a makeup kit. They're dangerous. And when they say they want to do your nails or your hair, guess what? You do it. Because that's only going to last for so long. I think my toenails are actually still pink yet. That stuff doesn't rub off as quick. Oh yeah, you can see my thumb. Like I said, she's cute. That's how she gets away with it. Any plan to fatten your calves out and sell them as fats or selling as feeders? That's a good question. I would like to switch to doing more fats, even on a partial scale, but feeder calf prices are so stupid good right now that I'm still money ahead just selling them as feeders. And then I'll focus on doing fats later on. I think Ryan's going to jump in with me, which I'm probably going to shut the video off. Dad jumped in here and got the cab all dusty on me. Keep the dust out. Don't shake off. I can see it all in your hair. All the dirt and dust. I like a clean cab, you know. Yeah, 120 20 bushel the acre. Really psyched everybody out in the video. Got Carl and Dale watching. Hey, Carl. Oh, that choke.
See, that's interesting.
Hey, Carl. Say thank you to Carl.
Why?
Thanks, Carl. Yep, I can't talk.
I had no idea you were live streaming.
Sorry. Thank you, Carl. I really appreciate it.
See
I
where
hope you're feeling better.
You can tell right to a line where the fungicide's at. It's funny here because you couldn't make out the difference.
Yeah.
With the drone, I didn't think there was going to be a difference, but here it's huge. Holy crap.
Why don't you talk to him about your fungicide, Ryan? Because Ryan was bringing some of our fields with fungicide and our beans, and that's why he's jumping in, riding with me to see it on the monitor, and you can see it pretty clearly. What is that, a 15 bushel difference?
I don't know if it's 15.
Well,
I can't tell about the...
I think it's when you're running 80, yeah.
At least a 10 bushel difference.
At least 10.
So that's $100 an acre payoff.
And we needed what?
26 was the cost of the application, just the chemicals.
2 bushels.
2.6 bushels
So-
right even. At $10 beans.
The fungicide paid for itself at least. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I was hearing that fungicide was adding about 11 bushels. Better harvest conditions so far.
Interested to see if you'll be able to notice the difference on the other side of the waterway too.
I think we're just trying to do this for tonight. We're done, right? Well, that's gonna have
This
to be,
square?
yeah, because
Yeah, we should be able to do that.
it'll be, well, the problem is we gotta switch gear stuff.
Yeah, I'll run a partial.
Semi-full?
Right now it is, yeah. The first one tomorrow morning's not going to be, unless we get another semi-full off. It's left here. I don't know how many acres it is.
Hannah is pretty full. I think it'll be a full-ish load.
So I don't care if you get 10 bushels of
Ryan shirts. Carl, you asking for a Ryan shirt?
Oh, our Carl.
Yep, it's our Carl.
Hey, Carl. I heard you say Carl, I didn't know.
Yep.
I didn't even know you were live streaming at the time.
Yep, fungicide really helped this year from what we can tell. As much as I appreciate that, Carl, and everybody, I lost my voice. I can't keep talking. Well, I want to talk to Ryan anyway, and it doesn't need to go up on the World Wide Web. Well, thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Carl. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Yep. We got a video coming out tonight at 6. Bye.